Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, and today I'm going to take you through a dumbbell workout to train the chest and the back. And this is something that you can do with minimal equipment in a home gym, ideal for those situations when you can't get to the gym, but you still want to get in a good muscle pumping workout. So if you are ready to get going, grab your dumbbells, grab some water, let's get to it. So the way this workout is, it's 5 exercises, 3 rounds, and I'm doing it in a circuit fashion. Now, some people wonder, should you use circuits or should you do them in straight sets? It's really personal preference, right? If you want to do all your sets of one exercise before moving on to the next, that's fine. Usually that's what I do when I'm at the gym, obviously, because I don't want to be hogging up too many pieces of equipment. So I'll just do all my sets of one machine and all my sets of another and do it in straight set fashion. But since the gyms have been closed and I've been working out at home, I decided just to change it up, and I've been throwing in a lot of circuit routines. Basically just doing one set of 5 different exercises and then just repeating for 3 different rounds each. The first one we have on the schedule is the dumbbell bench press. So we're going to start off light for this one and just do a warm-up set. And with the dumbbell bench, I like to keep my arms my upper arms tucked in at about a 45-degree angle to my torso, and I'll angle the dumbbells at about a 45-degree angle as well. And this helps to take some of the rotation out of the shoulder joint, and it places more of the emphasis on the chest as well as the triceps. So that's one of the advantages of dumbbells over a barbell, is you get more freedom of movement with your hand positions. So again, all the way up, all the way down, nice smooth and controlled tempo. So for that first set, I'm going to do about 20 repetitions to warm up. Next, we're going to do a dumbbell row, and I'm going to use the same weight, and I'm just going to do 1-arm rows kneeling on the bench. Grab the dumbbell, keep your back flat, your head and neck in alignment. Just row, squeeze your elbow, pull your elbow back as high as you can, really try and engage the lats. So pull up with the elbow so that you squeeze the lats. That's what I'm trying to say here. And do 20 reps to warm up. Switch sides. So again, pull up, pull your elbow high, squeeze the lats at the top, and relax. Really emphasize that peak contraction. Alright, again, 20 reps for the warm-up set. So the next exercise on the list now is we're going to do a dumbbell fly. So for this, we're actually going to use lighter weights because a fly is a stretch exercise. It's not a power exercise, and you can risk pulling and straining, the chest and shoulders in this one. So again, start off light. I'm going to do an easy warm-up set. I'm going to take lighter weights for this one and just do a high rep set to get the muscles stretched and warmed up. So slowly lower the dumbbells up to the sides. Feel a good stretch in the bottom and squeeze them back up. Keep your elbows bent to take tension out of the elbow joint. good. Next up, we're going to do a reverse fly, and this is going to work the muscles of the upper back. Now, I'm going to do it on the bench. So if you have an adjustable bench, this would be a good time to elevate the angle so that you have an incline set up. This will give you a bit more range of motion. So I'm just going to lie face down on the bench, and I'm going to do a reverse fly. And this is going to activate the rear delts and the upper back, which is a very weak link for a lot of people, right? A lot of people don't do enough work for the rear delts and upper back. And this bench variation here is a very strict movement. There's going to be no cheating, no momentum. So you're not going to be able to lift a lot of weight with this one, but it's going to be a very good isolation exercise for the rear delts. Again, do high repetitions. And as you do this, keep your arms high and wide. Again, I'll just demonstrate what I'm talking about here. Like, we want to be lifting high and wide so we activate the rear delts. A lot of people make the mistake of doing the fly too low, and it's almost a lat exercise, not a rear delt upper back exercise. So again, keep your arms high and in line with your shoulders, and really focus on feeling the emphasis across the rear delts and the traps and the upper back. It's a very humbling exercise because you're not going to be able to lift a lot of weight with it. All right, bring the angle of the bench back down. All right, so the next move we're going to do now is a dumbbell pull-over. And this is a really good one for stretching out the chest and stretching out the lats. So it's a good complementary exercise for a chest and a back workout. So lying across, rest your upper back on the bench. We're going to hold the dumbbell with both hands, lower it down, feel a stretch out the chest and the lats, and then bring it back up. So that's the movement pattern we're going for here. All right. Again, you can keep a slight bend in the elbows. Really focus on feeling the stretch in the bottom. Again, this is not a power exercise, it's a stretch exercise. All right, so there, that's round one. Whew. Next round, another set of dumbbell bench. Go a wee bit heavier for this one because first round was the warm-up set. Second round now we go a little tiny bit heavier. All right, so again, I'm going to have the dumbbells angled at a 45-degree angle, elbows tucked in close to the sides. Press straight up and lower under control. So nice, smooth, steady tempo. We're going for a muscular contraction here, not simply just moving weight. again, I'm shooting for somewhere around 15 reps for that second set. All right, so I'm gonna take a little breather and then move into the dumbbell row. So you're trying to just row that dumbbell and really get a good peak contraction. So you pull your elbow back, squeeze your lats, contract, hold that peak contraction at the top, and then slowly lower down under control. Hold that last one for a good peak contraction. All right, switch sides. And one thing I should point out, if you find that one arm is stronger than the other, it'd be a good idea to start with your weaker arm first and then do the same number of reps for your stronger side afterwards, if there is a big imbalance. Now, if there's no imbalance, you can alternate it. Like maybe one workout start with your right, next workout start with your left. But if there is an imbalance, like a lot of people are stronger with their dominant side. That's normal. So if that's the case, start with the weaker side and then always do the same reps for the stronger side afterwards. And that'll help to build balance and proportion between the left and right sides. Squeeze that last one at the top. All right, take a little breather, grab some water, and then get ready for our next exercise. I'm gonna do another round of dumbbell flies for the chest. All right. Get a really good stretch throughout the chest when you're doing the flies like that. And again, you can play around with the angle. Like if you find that the flat angle is hard on the shoulders, try using an incline bench. Sometimes doing flies on the incline actually changes the angle and the rotation in the shoulder and makes the exercise a bit more comfortable. I'll vary it up. Like today I just decided to do everything on the flat bench, you know, the chest work that is. But, you know, sometimes I'll do all incline work. It's really personal preference. And bottom line, try both. And if you find one is better than the other, then obviously use the one that feels the best for you. All right, for the next one, I'm going to angle the bench up again. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So you can see what I'm trying to do here. Go through that fly motion. Again, keep your arms up high, not down low. Like a big mistake a lot of people make is they do their flies down here. And that's all lats. You want to get it up high. Have your arms in line with the shoulders so they actually activate the rear delts and the upper back. So I'm just going to use the same weight for this one. This is a very humbling exercise. You're not going to lift heavy weight for this. Like, I'm literally lifting 10-pound dumbbells. Not a heavy exercise, but when you use strict form, no momentum, and really focus on squeezing and contracting, you're not going to need to lift heavy. Right? 10 pounds is going to push me to failure. Really hold that last one. Do you notice as I was going further into the set, like I couldn't get my arms all the way up, and that's fine. You can even do partial reps because the muscles are still under max tension. Whew. All right, getting a good pump now. Rear delts and upper back are pumped, and I like alternating chest and back. Like anytime you can do pair up opposing muscle groups. So in the case of like biceps and triceps, quads and hamstrings, chest and back, pair up agonist and antagonist muscle groups. It's good because it helps to keep everything in balance. So in the case of this, like as you're working your chest, your back is getting a rest. And when you're working your back, your chest is getting a rest. But it keeps equal tension on all the, in the joints and all the different planes of motion. So you notice that with this workout, we're balancing it out, right? The chest press, the dumbbell row, chest fly, reverse, and then of course finishing off them with the pull-over for a nice overall stretch. So again, make sure that you're braced so that your upper back and traps are solid on the bench. Ideally, you want to have your hips lower than the height of the bench, so this will help to give you a deeper stretch throughout the chest and the rib cage, as well as the lats. So slowly lower down, feel that stretch, and squeeze it back up. Stretch, and squeeze. Good. There. That's another round of dumbbell pullovers, and that concludes the second round of the workout. One more round to go. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to type them into the comment section there. I'll do the best I can to help you out. Joe was wondering about the conversion between pounds and kilograms. There's 2.2 pounds in a kilogram, if you want to know the weight conversion. Here in Canada, we kind of use both, right? Like we're kind of half metric, half standard. A lot of gyms still have the weights in pounds, but for most measurements, we use the metric system. Like, the speed limits are all in metric. Measurements are often done in meters and centimeters and things like that, but for some reason, when it comes to weights in the gym, most people still use pounds, but we have both. So starting again with the dumbbell bench press. That's a pretty good angle. Of course, the repetitions, I like to do higher reps because that's my personal preference, but it's really going to depend on you, your fitness level, the weights that you have available, and of course your goals, right? If you're trying to gain more strength, and obviously you can, if you have heavier weights, then you can focus on lower reps, maybe like sets of 8 to 10. Me, I'm more interested in just working the muscle, getting time under tension, and avoiding injury. That's my #1 priority. So that's why I like to do higher reps. So for me, 15 reps is normal, you know, on the warm-ups. I'll sometimes go 20 or more, but it really depends on the equipment that you have available, right? If you got really light weights, then just do more sets and reps. You know, get more time under tension. You know, you can still make it work. And there's pros and cons to all rep ranges. All right, next one, do another set of dumbbell rows. All right. Squeeze that last one, get a really good pump. All right, switch sides. The same number of reps for the other side. If you use strict form and really focus on squeezing, you can make light weights feel heavy. And again, just get the time under tension. Just grab a sip of water, get ready for the next one. So who's enjoying the workout? Thumbs up if you are, right? Smash that thumbs up button, boom, boom, if you're enjoying the workout. I'm gonna do another set of flies. I use that same camera angle, I think that's pretty good. And I'm debating on the weights I'm gonna use. I'm gonna keep the same weight as I used for my last set. That felt pretty good. Lower your arms down, get a good stretch throughout the pecs, and squeeze the weights back up. Stretch, hold, squeeze. Stretch, hold, and squeeze. That's what you want. Just take a quick breather, check the chat again. I'm getting a good pump throughout the pecs there now. Everything's pumped. I love training upper body. It's like that, doing chest and back is one of my favorite workouts. I mean, because you just get that total pump going on throughout the entire upper body. Feels good, feels good. I'm enjoying the workout today. I start off, I'm almost like, I don't know if I want to work out today. I'm lazy, I'm this and that, and starting to debate it. But once I get like the first round done, that's it. I'm in the groove of the workout then, right? And I actually enjoy it. And of course, I always finish the workout feeling so much better and so grateful that I actually did it versus that feeling of regret of just being lazy. Because it's so easy, right? It's so easy just to say, screw it. I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to, scroll through social media on my phone. I'm going to watch Netflix. I'm going to just get lazy, but take an hour. 1 hour, right? Get down, do some exercise, and you feel so much better afterwards. I'm going to bench up. And this is going to be a good angle now because you'll see the arm position that I was talking about earlier. You want to do your fly, lifting your arms up out to the sides here so that you're activating the upper back, not back here. Not pulling towards the lower back, which is just basically squeezing the lats. We want to activate the rear delts. So again, I'm using my 10-pound dumbbells, which is plenty heavy for this. Squeeze that last one. Feeling pumped after that. floor there, everywhere. I put my weights away at the end of the workout. I don't want to have a messy gym. All right, coming down the home stretch. One more exercise to go. So again, keep the hips lower than the height of the bench. Make sure that your upper back is braced nice and solid. Feels pretty good. And you don't need to lift super heavy weight for this, because again, it is a stretch exercise. It's not a power exercise. Use moderate weight, good slow and controlled tempo, and really feel the muscles stretch in the bottom and squeeze it back up. Stretch and squeeze. Alright. Ooh, and there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that workout. I certainly enjoyed doing it. Feeling a good pump throughout the pecs and the back right now. So if you have any questions, comments, or feedback about this workout, post those questions and feedback down in the comment section below. I always love chatting with you down there. And if you would like some help with a workout or a nutrition plan customized to you, your situation, then hey, send me an email. My personal email address is leeh@leehayward.com. I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you and see if we can come up with a realistic action plan that works for you and your situation. So there you go. That concludes the workout. If you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the Total Fitness Bodybuilding YouTube channel so that you can stay up to date with all my latest videos. I'm going to be posting workout videos, nutrition videos, mindset videos, all that stuff to help keep you on track towards reaching your fitness and fat loss goals. So go ahead, subscribe, click that bell notification up there, and make sure to check out some other videos. I'm going to have some more blooped up to the side there, so check those out as well, because I got lots of killer content for you, and I don't want you to miss out on anything. Have yourself a great one, and I will talk to you in my next video. Take care, over and out.